It wasn't a fight. It wasn't yelling. At 11:47 p.m., the week of my sister's wedding, my parents sat me down and said, "The greatest gift you can give her is not being there." No seat, no presents, just vanish. I stared at the family photos on the wall, realizing my face was now the blemish on their perfect day. I didn't beg. I packed, closed the door softly, and walked out like I'd been erased. But the next morning, I logged into our joint account and froze. Money was missing. Not an accident. A choice. My parents believed in appearances more than truth. Hosting dinners, curating reputations, staging emotions, it was their craft. My sister's wedding became their masterpiece. Hints started small. Maybe skip the rehearsal. Perhaps don't sit up front. But the final message was clear. Don't come at all. I wasn't reckless, but independence made me inconvenient. I co-owned the apartment. I had a career outside their orbit. I voiced opinions. In a family obsessed with control, that was enough to make me unwelcome. You know those family photos where one person blinks? That was me. Apparently, I was the blink, ruining the frame. I didn't shout, but I didn't forget. My name was still on the apartment deed. My name was still on our joint family account. And on my phone sat a voicemail of my mother saying, "Disappear." Then, before I could decide my next step, thousands of dollars vanished from our account overnight. The bank confirmed the transfer came from my parents' login. My father's explanation? "We thought you might do something rash. It's to protect the wedding." Rash? I hadn't even raised my voice. But they painted me as unstable while quietly cornering me. A family friend forwarded an email thread. My parents had written that I was too fragile to attend events. They weren't satisfied with excluding me. They were rewriting me as broken. In 48 hours, I lost my seat at the wedding, my access to savings, and my reputation. Tell me, what would you have done? I chose documentation, screenshots of transfers, the voicemail backed up, the emails printed. My Aunt Helen, overhearing, promised to confirm if asked. When family erases you, is silence safer, or is truth your only shelter? Meanwhile, the apartment was leverage they couldn't spin. Legally, I owned a third. Emotionally, it was their pride. Selling my share wasn't revenge, it was independence. Call it the quietest mic drop possible, a notarized sales agreement. The wedding day came. I wasn't there. Online, I saw smiling photos, speeches about togetherness. I sat at home with boxes half packed, the real estate agent's number on my desk. The morning after, my father appeared at my door. His words, "You wouldn't dare sell, right?" His dare became my clarity. My plan was simple, lawful, undeniable. 1. Sell my apartment share. Contact an agent, liquidate, and secure proceeds in escrow. 2. Close the joint account. Withdraw my rightful portion with receipts. 3. Present the truth. At a family gathering with witnesses and mediator, play the voicemail, show the transfers, reveal the emails. 4. Set boundaries. Not for drama, but for dignity. It wasn't revenge. It was my resignation letter from the role of scapegoat. A week later, the community hall filled with family. I pressed play, my mother's voice. The greatest gift you can give is disappearing forever. Silence, then whispers. I showed bank records, the emails labeling me unstable. Aunt Helen confirmed what she overheard. My parents tried denial, but the mediator cut through. These are facts. Actions taken are lawful. Is revenge loud, or is it just the sound of papers sliding across a table? That was all I needed. My apartment share sold within weeks. The joint account closed cleanly. My reputation, once rewritten, restored with proof. My sister messaged later, "I regret not defending you. Thank you for not burning everything down." It wasn't reconciliation, but it was honesty. I moved into my own small apartment. Quiet, modest, mine alone. Invitations to family dinners shrank, but so did expectations that I vanish. The moral: the cleanest revenge isn't loud, it's measured boundaries. I didn't sabotage a wedding. I didn't destroy reputations. I sold my share, closed the account, and showed the truth. Growth looked like dignity in motion, not begging to belong, but choosing peace. What's heavier, carrying erasure or carrying independence? For me, the answer was clear. More stories are coming. Subscribe so you don't miss them. Comment below. Have you ever been asked to step aside for someone's comfort? Did you forgive, or did you set a boundary?